Hey, I'm Big B and I'm Brick, and I got a double haul for you. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, fellow YouTuber and friend of the channel, fan of the show, back at ditto with her, Bizzy Blox. You guys know she has that ongoing but soon ending, in case you didn't know, it will be soon ending, progressive sale in her store that goes up to 50% off, 5% extra for every order you place. I actually placed 2 orders in her store in a short period of time for no other reason other than I want to scare the shit out of her. No, I'm kidding. There was stuff that I realized that I wanted to pick up that I had not, and I placed 2 orders in a 3-day period. So I was actually also using her store as a test store for post BrickLink changes. But she asked me to compare her 2 packing techniques between the 2 orders as a fellow seller and also as a rabid, avid buyer. We are quickly approaching 1,000 feedback just for purchases on BrickLink. So we're going to do a live comparison so you guys can see it too. We also played the games that are in her store, which is Spin the Bottle, and she had an offer for double Spin the Bottle. So we did that with each order. Full disclosure, the first order that was placed was actually open for like 7 days with agreement from the seller. 7 days prior to closing it. The other one was just a quick open closer. I do not know the results of my Spin the Bottle. That is some of the fun of doing this, at least for me. So here we go. First one, first order. We got a poly bag of the thing out. Let me go and hit up on my brick stock and see what's going on. Alright. As we'll take the whole thing out of the bag and see if there's a note. Because I don't actually watch the show beforehand, but as anticipated, I did not purchase this, so this must have been, has got to be, a prize. Wicked cool. I didn't see the webisode. I purposely don't watch them because I don't want to spoil the fun while I open the bag. So, opening the bag, we just picked up bunch of glowy parts. Let's see, the steadfast 2x2 round brick, the cone, the antenna, 2x2 dishes in trans neon orange and also trans neon green, and then 1x2 plate and 2x2 brick in trans neon green. Why? Because I'm restocking. As far as that goes, got the Bizzy Blox card right here, my order number on it. This is the fawn fig that I purchased. I actually picked up the entire fig. I like the fawn fig. That's for me. Some bricks, some rims, some tires, more tires, gray steering wheels, larger steering wheels in black, train wheels in black, the real thin, old-timey style wheel, 1x1 brick, black steering wheels, blue eyelets, the red Friends flowers that were just in a few sets. I always snag these things. I like them a lot. and historically, so do you guys. Basically, one of the agreements that I had with Bizzy, and I'll let you guys know about too, is I told her these are the glowy ones as well. I promised her I would never go hog wild in her store and get anything that I wasn't gonna overindulge in her store. The correct word to say it. But also these wheels right here. Reason why there was recent conversation with a fellow YouTuber concerning those wheels, and if they do decide to use them for the project they're working on, I'm trying to get a sort of a consolidation for them from places that I shop. And the last is, these are new. These are the medium azure 2x2x2, or sorry, 1x2x2 window. So cool. I won a poly bag. Got all this stuff. Some for personal, some for not. Got the fawn. That's me. And that's got the wheels. That's you if you want them, if you're going to go that route. If not, talk at me. Second one right here, and we can see the difference in packaging. We'll see what the Biz has to say. Everything also is included all in one big bag right here. Got the heat sealing at top, which is something I used to do. Glad some other people figured it out. Not difficult. And if you have the time and everything else, it's the way to go. And then she included these. And these are all sealed bags, and this is the differences she's talking about with this. I know that another fellow YouTuber, Rubric, recently went this route. So you see some windows, just some Technic arms. Sorry. Glowy pieces and also glitter pieces. Glowy, glitter, and glowy, glitter, and gleam, let's call it, for a failure to another word, are always on my personal wanted list. So I'm always looking for glow pieces. I'm always looking for the glittered pieces. I'm always looking at the glow and dark pieces, and then I'm also looking at the actual chrome pieces for both personal and store purposes. This is another glitter piece right here. This is actually the trans glitter. I got double Biz signs. That makes a total of 3. Very cool. And then just more glitter, printed tile, windows. Like I said, I was actually using Bizzy as my testing grounds for testing out when I was trying to do bug solution for buyers of mine that had experienced issues, trying to clear them up for them using a number of different browsers to see what I was the most successful with purchasing. Also for mobile and device users out there, I was trying to figure some out stuff too. And then to finalize this haul, a whole bunch of, well, one of each of that she had available in her store of each of the Nexo shields. Why? Because the kids previous to Elves were into Nexo Knights. We didn't keep up as much with getting the sets as their interest was waning. So financially, since store and personal are separate as far as that goes, which windshield wiper fingers are separate in that way. We also have a personal house budget for LEGO, just like you guys at home. Try not to use the store as the personal budget on that, because that's purpose, if you did not know, is putting both of my children through college once they're old enough to attend Cornell. They're currently 4 and 5 years old. And, that's what the store is all about. Anyways, I believe what Bizzy's referring to in her packaging is the trend for people to go towards the heat sealed. I did the heat sealed for a while there, and then it was really nice. It's very presentable. It looks good. There's separation of parts. You're able to reutilize the Lego bags. It doesn't cost you anything. But you have to put a value on your time and then start doing some serious calculations for when you have a long night. And would you have paid that extra, let's say $2, to get back an hour that it would have taken to doing with manipulating the sealer and changing the sealer and moving things around and doing partial seals? And you guys at home that do sealing of bags know exactly what I'm talking about. And also that investment in your heat sealer if you're not just using the one out of your kitchen for the seal a meal, a garage sale, or whatever you may have picked it up at. So do those calcs and have knowledge that you can go to Amazon and use their very robust search features and pick up Ziploc bags by the thousands or more or less at an incredibly low price, in case you did not know. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, it's free shipping. I make it a point of picking up 10,000 bags at a time when I purchase, not because I need them at such a rate, but because the price break at that quantity is so much. With one of the bags of 10,000 that we ordered, we're going through it quick, fast, and hurry, which was anticipated. The middle bag, not as fast, and the tiny bag, barely even. Probably a mistake. I got a lifetime there, unless I get into strictly the fig business and fig accessory business, which is a genre of selling on BrickLink and BrickOwl. So if I were in that, or go to that, those bags would be well spent. But to answer your question, Bizzy, I hope I did. I will be back in Bizzy's store, of course. This is her and my little thing. I'm sure she is nervous sometimes when I order, but I always keep my word, and I will not go hog wild in her store. She was actually letting me know that her 50% progressive deal is ending in July. She is getting absolutely hammered from the deals that fellow people are basically making enormous purchases on her store. She is not, may not, possibly, or is coming very close to just breaking even on those sales. Keep it up, Biz. You're doing the right thing for you by ending it. I'm not going to diss on you for it one bit. Nobody wants to give it away when they're not intending to. You know what I mean? Giving stuff away is cool. But more on that to my personal channel later. Alright, that's it. That's all for this double knowing your BrickLink seller usual suspect type of haul, starring once again the Biz herself. It's actually really cool. I'm glad that Biz is letting me do this series. Like, I like sort of informing people about different stuff having to do with sales and BrickLink and things you can do as a hobby seller, because I myself also technically am a hobby seller. So it's just me. 900,000+ parts. Third biggest selection of new parts in the United States. And I have no idea what ranking as far as size of store, but we're definitely in the top 20. So if you want to learn how to, if you're a dad or a mom at home and you want to save up for your kid's college education, the Lego Sales BrickLink / BrickOwl way, subscribe, ask questions, let me know. try to be as transparent as possible with everything. Let you know why I'm doing the weird stuff that I do, and all that good stuff. That's it. That's all. I'm Big Brick. Thanks for joining.